Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Thursday. It's a Thursday tailgate. We got a couple football games on tap today. Welcome on in. September 22nd. It's a great day to be here. Thanks for popping in today. Like, subscribe, put that notification bell on so you know each every day. We post here. Max Wager, winning free picks. And Bookie Blasters. I threw out a little Bookie Blasters today on a Thursday. In honor of Tim Earl, because he's like, you know what? I post on Bookie Blasters too. I'm like, you know what? Why not give the old Bookie Blasters some love? See if anybody still goes to that channel. They had videos posted in like 2 years. So welcome on in. But again, 7 days a week, 12 noon. Although usually around 11:30 on a Saturday with college football kicking off at noon and college basketball tipping off pretty soon. So we'll always come in a little bit early on college basketball Saturday, Sundays. Because one, why wouldn't I come in? Somebody's going to want to talk about noon games. So that's what I'm here for. Again, like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, the steal is scrolling across the bottom. I actually threw it in the chat as well. Listen, support the show, people. It's $39. If you use the promo code, it comes out to $31.20. If you don't have $31, that's even wrong. I got to switch up that scroll because that is not right. It is 39 and then 31.20 with promo NFL. So do yourselves a favor. Spend $30. Support the show. All right? What are you doing in here? $31. You don't have $31. Stop betting. Let's get into it. Banners are up. Free picks are scrolling all over the place here. The Tuesday teasers are in the bottom part. We'll talk about them. Again, we're not using the games tonight anyway in that. So, Gil, good afternoon. How are you today? Well, you know what? I hit a Gil and I didn't even go through the games first, but I saw you posted there. So I figured I'd say hello. All right, 192, 193 in baseball in the video. 2 in 1 day yesterday, plus 26.30. Yeah, New York Mets. Wonderful. You know what, Tim? I blame your brother because I was doing a free pick yesterday and he said something like, oh, the Mets are whatever. He threw out some record with Taiwan Walker or something. I'm like, well, thanks. What are they down already? 4-0?
No, they're 7. They before yesterday it was like 7-0. This last in home, not home games, but day games or whatever. But no, they got the call saying that Atlanta lost, and then they like, hey guys, we need to lose too, and then they completely blew it because they can't win on the same day that Atlanta loses. It just doesn't happen.
Terrible.
They got to make it interesting. Come on, guys, what are we doing?
I'll take a little win day, whatever. 190, 142 in totals. Faves 59 and 34. Thank you, New York Mets, minus 125. A loser there. Still up with our faves because we don't do crazy faves. Speaking of faves, the Los Angeles Dodgers, 103 and 46. I'm not a math wizard, but that's 50-something games over 500. They are only 5th best in ROI this year in baseball. Can you imagine being 50-something games over and you're not even the best team? That's what happens when you're laying $2 every game. 478 and 464 plus 26.12. 471, 476 plus 905. Again, huge swing, and that's totals, people. That's two sides. Same games. A push to a win to a push to a loss. It adds up. That's a big chunk of just baseball over, closing in on 1,000 games there. And we're going to add in NFL and college football totals and spreads. Shop around. Like Mama told you, you better shop around. Do it. All right, let's get into them. Texas under the 8. Cleveland minus 135, and the Reds doggy plus 142. I got a couple other games I bet as well, so if they come up, we'll talk about them. Otherwise, spend $31.20 and go get a whole kit and caboodle. You'll have, 10 NFL, another dozen college football, baseballs. Speaking of NFL, so we're leaning here, and again, the leans don't count to the record. All right, leans don't count. It's just I'm putting them out here. Now, I'm going to put leans like I did the other time when Louisville won outright as an underdog. We're going to go 2-0 today, and That's just the way it is. Steelers and the over. College football 11-20, 11-12. 11 and 12 minus 210. Lean on Coastal. Now this is a game. I was doing a free pick on. I think Monday I had to do this with Detroit Lenny, and I'm like, this game here. I'll go with the better quarterback, and they lost last year, maybe a revenge spot for them. But let's be honest here. The dog is probably the way to go here. Looking back on a Monday, I probably should have said, you know what, let's just take the dog money line here, Georgia Southern. 0-3 team versus a 3-0 team. Under a field goal. I'm keeping what I said on Monday. I hate changing, even though I put games out early like that on the free pick side of things. And it's not even a middle like, hi, we had Cincinnati plus 2.5. Game time comes, we got Dallas plus a touchdown on a Sunday, and in the circa is one thing. This game here, I'm not rushing to change it so people be like, oh, you gave out both sides. This is, it's a lean. I'm not betting it. So there's that. You don't have to run to bet these games. I know people want to. I know you do. That's why you're working. You're coming home from work. Or you're watching on lunch because you want to bet every game instead of just saying, you know what? If this game was on Saturday or Sunday or Monday night game, probably Monday night game you'd bet it because it's a Thursday night game. But would this game really make your card on a weekend? Narrow it down, folks. You don't have to bet it. You don't got to bet it. Gil again. Welcome. It's going all right. Again, Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. They're posted. It's posted out in the Twitter universe. The free picks are up. Come give me a follow because I asked nicely. All right. I don't know why you wouldn't give me a follow. Help me. Please follow me. Miz, what do we got going on here? Cincy over to 7.5. I like the Reds today. So sure. Let's go. Let's get a 5 spot in the first inning, Cincy. Houston Astros run line. Well, I got to say, Houston, I think you could wrap up the AL. That team is going to be your World Series representative. I don't think anybody else. As much as I said Tampa, I was like, maybe Tampa is a little dark horse coming out of the playoffs. I don't know. I mean, Verlander on the hill today. He's looked good. Orioles look like they're at the run out of gas. So you want to run line it, sure. Cleveland run line, I get it. I laid the 135. The run line was a plus 110er. Sox, I want to say Duntown. All right, you had Cease on the hill last night. Maybe he was going to try to get into that Cy Young conversation. Well, you blew it. Good night, Irene. Bieber today. Yes, he's pitched well. It's gotten better as the season progressed, and Cueto's actually got a little worse, which is and he's not that bad. He's still having a great year for Cueto, but let's go. Cleveland run line, I got you. Let's go Indians. Texas Rangers run line. Well, I like the under in this spot here, so I want an under. Hopefully it cashes 2-0 for you. The Jays over 7.5 with Barrios. I like the under in this game. I got an under 8 on one spot. And Pittsburgh Cubbies over to 7.5. I kind of want to take Pittsburgh here. I see a lot of love for the Cubbies. I don't know why. You want to go over the way Pittsburgh's been pitching? I'm not going to blame you, but the Cubs are not the Yankee lineup. That's for sure. Tooch, Saturday morning, me and you, around 11:15 a.m. Me and the Tooch talking some college football. Richie P is the first like. Thank you, Richie. At least somebody cares. At least somebody cares. Give me a like. Markel, I got a first 5 under Arizona, a Gallon, and Urias. As much as I love Mike Gosselin, Cy Young, I think we talked about Urias also at the time. Because I think last year I was like, how does this guy get 0 Cy Young love last year? He had 20 wins. He was, 20-3? Hi, he's got a better ERA than Sandy right now. 17-7. I don't know if that's good. It seems like a good record. If you care about a record, put 95 WHIP, 197 batting average against. Again, he won't get any love. Last year, 20-3. Hopefully, he wins another 20 games. The guy's been pitching for 8 years. 8 years. This is why. And again, I'll go old school here. Let guys pitch. This is forget about a 300 game winner. Will we see a 200 game winner out of this generation of guys? Terrible. Terrible. Coastal, I'm with you on Coastal. Don't love it. Westphal under, yes, sir. Under total. Stroh's run live. Everybody's running a Space City. I get it. Verlander. Lock it in with the king. What do you say, fella? Good to see you. Go follow the king. King D. Lock it in with the king. Come in last year. He's grinding it out. I appreciate it. Football's coming along good. Nice NFL. Decent college football. Eventually, my college football's got to turn because when you're losing with good numbers, it's got to forget equaling itself out and making a balancing act. It's got to get a lot better, when you're ahead of the line. Fremont, what do you say? Steelers money line for the win. Yes. Now, Tomlin's numbers versus Pittsburgh or against Cleveland numbers. Say, oh, look at these numbers. It's kind of like the Patriots. Like, oh, well, Harbaugh versus the Patriots and Belichick. Well, Roethlisberger's not quarterback anymore. All right. He's not quarterbacking. Brady's not quarterbacking. You have major quarterback changes. It kind of switches up how things kind of play out. And as bad as Cleveland, I like Stefanski. We had a coach of the year on him. Was it a year ago, 2 years ago? Nice big winner there with him. The guy can't cover a game versus Central. And again, we'll go back to Pittsburgh beating this team, but I mean, who? Hugh Jackson? Remember Hugh Jackson over here? What do you go, 1-10? Freddie Kitchens? How was that? How'd that work out? I mean, come on. Roethlisberger. They could have won with Cordell Stewart at 45 quarterbacking against those teams. Him and Tommy Maddox could have been running the Wildcat 3 years ago against the Hugh Kitchen teams. But yes, Steelers today. I like them with the points. And Steeler fans out there, let me tell you, everybody's like, oh, you got to put in Pickett. I'm going to pull up the schedule here real fast for Steeler fans begging to put in Kenny Pickett. Trubisky's bad. They don't trust him, whatever. Let's look at this upcoming schedule here for Pitt here. So obviously he's not quarterbacking today. Are you going to start him next week at home versus the Jets, right? You got a little extra prep time. Let's get Pickett in there, folks. Here we go. Kenny Pickett time. Yay! He's the future. All right. So you beat the Jets 19-13 or whatever the heck that game's going to be. All right. Then hello at Buffalo. How's he going to work out in Buffalo? Rookie quarterback in Buffalo. Yeah. That could be a 44-3 game with 4 interceptions. Home versus Tampa. Tampa's banged up. Granted. Okay. Do I think there's going to be Tom Brady? I don't know about that. Let's just, tamper our expectations there. Maybe you'll give him a half win for maybe being competitive at home. At Miami. He's going to go down and win at Miami? No. At Philadelphia. I think the Philly defense is improved. We'll see how good they look this week against Washington. But at Philly, it's going to go out and win on the road, right? Okay, sure. New Orleans at home. You might be able to steer a New Orleans home, right? It's Winston. He's erratic. They're a dome team outside in November. Could be snow. I'll give you a win there. I'll give you one win. Cincinnati. They're going to beat Cincinnati, who's in a hole themselves right now? I don't think so. At the Colts. Call me crazy. I think by Thanksgiving, the Colts will have the ship righted. And again, on the road versus Matt Ryan and a decent kind of defense, loser. At Atlanta. You might think you're going to win on the road at Atlanta. You're not winning at Atlanta. You're not winning with rookie quarterback. No. Nope. Atlanta's Mariota, running back. They're just going to run the ball and play Steeler football against you, and they'll beat you. Home versus Baltimore. Another loss. At Carolina. Maybe by that point, Baker's hurt and Rule's getting fired. Maybe you got to win there. Home versus Las Vegas. I'm going to say no. It's Christmas Eve. It's a season of miracles. I get it. Maybe there's a foot of snow and car's terrible. At Baltimore, New Year's Day, loser. And home versus Cleveland. This is what you're sending him to out of the gate. Buffalo, Tampa, Miami, Philly. Okay, so he's going to start 0-4. And then what? There's no going back. Enjoy your 3-win season, Pittsburgh fans. Enjoy your 3-win season. Coastal's a trap. Yeah, again, I did it early. I said, whatever. I like the quarterback for them. Revenge spot. But I'm not looking to bet that game. 3 and over, 0-3, and it's no thank you. Don't gotta bet it. Saturday morning, Tooch. Yes. Come see the Tooch, folks. Me and Tooch. Cleveland running game, big advantage. Yeah, I mean, you got Hunt and Chubb. Brisky hot seat. Yeah, I mean, the team's bad. Where's Harris? It's not a good team. Nerfy Reds Brewers. Yes. College football. Good luck today. Warrior Q. What do you got here? Cleveland and the over. Definitely on the over. I don't want to lay 4.5 Cleveland. I just again, they're just leans. I'm not betting any of this. I'm not betting a Thursday. I don't have to bet this game. No, thank you. Ugly doggies. The Clowns. Who are the Clowns? The Browns? That's not a dog. Patriots, Colts, Broncos, Jags, Jets, Commies. Yeah, we were just talking. Me and Tim were talking about that before the show about picks this week. The Dolphins. Okay, Dolphins are the Clowns. Okay. Ray Reddington's in the house. Good morning. Yeah, I know college football 4 and 5 ATS, but we're hitting at 4 and 1 in NFL. Yeah, you're a little lower than me. I mean, my NFL is 18 and 10, and college is 33 and 29. Blue Jays cost you $3 yesterday. Yeah, I had them. I had them too. It was a loser for me. Tough loss. I was going to have a monster day. It was looking pretty good. I heard winds like 20 miles an hour. I still like the over. Bad quarterbacks, mistakes, bad teams. That's what happens. You got bad teams playing. Nerfy Seattle. I'm always down for a Nerfy Gill. You know I'm an under guy. Twinkie Seattle win today. I kind of like the dogs in those games, right? Who do you got? KC and the A's. I mean, I get it. They're favored. They're big faves, Sean, but I'm not running to a team because they're due to win. I expect them to win. I mean, Josh Winder. What do we know about old Joshy boy here? I know Heasley's bad. Let's check out the game logged on Josh here. All right, so he's thrown out a couple starts here in September, 4 innings plus. So he's a 5-inning guy, right? We look at his numbers here. 6 innings back in May. I guess he got hurt. June, 1 start, 6 innings. Then he's gone till July. 5-5, 4-4 in September. I don't know. I'm not running to bet guys who go 5 innings. Yeah, no reason to bet. I mean, I get people want to bet it. That's fine. That's why these people go to work every day, King. Under Rangers, who's pitching? Martin Perez is on the hill today. Illinois over Chattanooga. Illinois should win this game. I mean, let's be the line's 20 and the total, I mean, basically 19, whatever. Let's say 20 and 40. Like, what is that? Let's say maybe 30-0 for dog any under. I mean, Illinois should roll these guys. Now, college basketball, I'd be looking at Chattanooga. We'd be looking at the mocks here, but Indians first 5. Yeah, I like Indians for the game, so I'll be down with you on the first 5 there with Bieber on the hill. I think the White Sox are, I'll say officially done, but all right. My son just said one friend's yes, the other still needs to hear from his mom. All right, well, I'm going to order pizza, a little Domino's. Domino's, ask at 4 pies. I'll get a plain, 2 pepperonis to get myself a sausage and bacon pizza because I'm like that. Right? Really, King. People running out. No, it's just, Rich, this is what I don't understand. People want to bet, and I say that. You want to bet? You want to have fun or do you want to make money? Right? Everybody wants to have fun because I'm going to put in a 17-leg parlay and have a good time, but you're going to work every day. I mean, if you want to have fun, listen, have fun all you want. I get it. I have fun. I like to open baseball cards. I like to watch, Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back and pull out my old 1980 Darth Vader with the lightsaber comes out his hand still in place. I get it. I like to have a good time. I'm a party guy, sure. But for betting, what are you doing? You don't have to bet the game because it's at noon, or it's a Tuesday night MAC game or standalone game. Is this a game if it was on a regular Saturday with 100 college football games or your full slate of NFL, is it the game you're running to bet to? And maybe listen, I like to bet. You know, Matt. I mean, I throw a lot of games out there, but I'm not running a bet every single game because it's on TV. You know, come on. Could pass on today's game. Can't chase it. Exactly. Yeah, I like the over. And Kim, it's 0-3 versus 3-0 and they're a small dog. So initially you look at it as a contrarian and be like, I'm going to take the home dog. But my side is I like the quarterback. They lost last year. Maybe they win. Again, I'm not betting it. I say that right off the bat. It's a thing. I did the video with Lenny. I said, I'm probably not betting this game. It's just, this is what it is. I got to do a video here for the channel. I don't love it. You know, and that's somebody who looks at stuff, not just bets it because I wake up today. We got games today. I mean, I'm looking at week 4 NFL. I'm betting the Colts unders already. You know, I'm talking to Tim. I'm not worried. I don't wake up thinking, there's a game today. Only, well, for Tim's sake, so it's like WNBA. Wake up like, there's WNBA. That's about it. Richie, I'm just being serious. Richie, what do you think about the Topps Chrome? And they didn't put any short prints in there. Scammers. See ya. Yeah. Goodbye. I'm right with you on the White Sox. Let's see. Do I have my White Sox? Do I have my baseball props right here? No, this is my football book. We took it on chin with some of our MLB this year. Really? I mean, I don't bet for the heck of it. I mean, I don't bet for. I'm in Vegas. I'm in AC at the Fan Cave. Am I running a bet just because I'm? What do you? Home team or no team on a Thursday night? Browns lay it and play. It says Eric. The pen's coming out, Eric. Just for the lay it or play it. I like it. Lay it and play it. Cleveland. See, I'm more of a bet it and forget it. But lay it and play it's pretty good. Exactly. If you want to build the bankroll, where do you want to have fun? And again, I've done it. I do and I say it all the time. I come in sometimes. I'll do some dumb parlay or like a teaser, and put some faves in there, money lines, and there's an extra 47.80, 13.42, whatever it is, off the hundreds. Why does it seem like I lose those? I go 7-1. I can't. All right, best way to go 3-1, 14 parlay. I can't do that. This guy's having spinach salad. A little sophisticated salad season here. A little spinach salad. Healthy body, fresh. I mean, you look a little yoked down your picture there too, King. So obviously you're not like me having your spinach salad. My spinach salad is I sell my salad for mayonnaise and my spinach for chicken. So it's not really the healthiest thing to do. I'm having a good time, Richie. Westphal over VTech over the 50. No, I don't like the over there. I know Virginia Tech's played nobody. West Virginia, I mean, JT Daniels. This cat was a freshman starter at USC, Georgia Bulldog, and now you're in West Virginia? I don't know, man. I'm not buying West Virginia. No short prints. Terrible. Get a hunch, bet a bunch. That's a true degenerate wisdom there. Get a hunch.
That's gonna be my new betting motto now. Get a hunch, bet a bunch. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, we need a banner for that. We got to, Tim, you and Nick, you gotta get something like some kind of picture. We got to get that like in a meme, like just some kind of person.
I'll work with Nick. We get like a picture of like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Get a hunch, bet a bunch. I'm on it. We'll get it done. We'll have it done by the weekend.
Winners are out there. You just got to pick them. Well, I know that, yes, but it's just I say, Eric, you've been here long enough. You've come in for a while. We can find a game every single day, side and total. We can come out and say this is why we're going to bet it. All right, I'm not arguing that one bit. Why we could bet into something. Right? Let's be honest. You got a 50-50 shot. It's either going to win or it's either going to lose. But again, let's get back to the bankroll side of things. 99.5% of people coming in here have zero or no bankroll. You know how I know this? Because when I say on Sunday, let's bet this under 52.5 Cowboy game, and people are like, "Oh, I can't bet that a week ahead. We got in-game betting tomorrow." And then the line goes to 41 because the quarterback's out and the defense and offenses look bad. Like, but people aren't betting on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for the week. I know you don't have a bankroll when you can't bet a game out. You know, yeah, I respect you. I mean, I'm making a joke with lay it and play it. I like to lay it and play it. I get it. Although I'm more of a dog guy. I would, so I'm not. I don't like to lay it, but get it, forget it. Bet it and forget it's more me. But exactly, could be the QB, not schools. It's really, this is a kid, a lot of hype. I mean, he was a freshman, started at USC, played 11 games. I don't know if he started. I mean, it was 6 years ago. I mean, the guy's 30. Come on. People probably walks around and be like, "You're on a football team? What are you, a coach?" "Oh, no, I'm the quarterback." Really? You look 40 years old, bro. How long have you been playing? Oh, you graduated high school in 2016? I mean, the guy's got like 3 kids. He's like a Mormon guy in BYU, and they roll out a bunch of 27-year-olds. I play semi-pro. It's a struggle because I'm a fat boy hard. I'm a fat boy still. I mean, I'm more of a pleasantly plump kind of cat. Right now, I'm festively chunky. So that's it. No more comment.
I believe the word you were looking for was fluffy.
Fluffy. Festively fluffy. I'm not fat. I'm fluffy.
Yes, there you go. You're not fat. You're fluffy.
Yeah, I got a lot of fussle. Like I'm a fussle kind of guy.
Charles Oliveira over Islam Makhachev.
UFC 280. I remember UFC 1 back in like 95. I remember the old Tank Abbott versus the Gracies.
I don't even know the odds for that. Hold on 1 second. I can pull it up.
He says it's plus money.
Oh, it's tonight. Plus 145. Now I'd kind of go Islam. Aljo is fighting tonight. All right. That's actually a good card tonight. Never mind. Sorry.
That's just weird, like a Thursday. Like I figured that's more of a weekend kind of thing, or a Friday night, Thursday.
So we get 2 title fights tonight because I believe it's Oliveira and Makhachev is a title fight, and then Dillashaw and Aljo are fighting tonight. Aljamain Sterling's out of Long Island, so that's kind of cool to see. And then Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley should be an absolute beatdown. O'Malley has no business fighting Yan. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at the card. I might actually.
That's fine. I was just gonna run down.
I might just do a degenerate UFC parlay and take Peter Yan, Aljamain Sterling, and Islam Makhachev. Go 1, 2, and 3 because they're my Islam.
Hold on a second. Why does he say this is October 22nd?
Oh, this is October 22nd. Because I completely skipped over. I saw the 22nd. I got excited.
Oh, you thought it was today. I got it.
I thought it
because today is the 22nd. Yes.
Today is the 22nd. It threw me off for a minute. Yeah, I see that now. You got me excited for the card. Damn it. I'll bet the degenerate parlay of Yan, Sterling, and Islam Makhachev.
Get it now before it moves.
Three. I can't parlay it, but it's a 3-team parlay. I parlay it because they're minus 165, minus 172, and minus 370. But I'm not betting it right now.
When does Judge hit 61? I don't think Albert gets 700. Well, what's Albert got? 699? How many's he got?
698.
He needs 2.
He needs 2. Who does he get? What is the schedule that he gets for the rest of the?
That's what I'm pulling up right now for St. Louis.
Because I know
it's tough in Petco. I get it. That's not a fun park to play in. But coming up, they have
Dodgers.
At Dodgers at Milwaukee. He might get one against Milwaukee.
Pittsburgh.
Then he told me he's got 6 versus Pittsburgh. He's got to hit 2.
Yeah, you got to have him in the starting lineup every single day.
He's got it. He got to play. I mean, listen, I guess the Dodgers, I could see him maybe sitting against one of those guys. I understand. You know,
you got to start him kind of rested.
You want him kind of rested. You can't just send him out there at 50 years old thinking he's going to crack one. Like, no. Give him a day off.
Not every game.
Yeah, he won't get it. You send him out every game, he's going to hit one.
Give him the best opportunity to do it.
Well, I mean, maybe they could juice him up. They're not going to test him, right? He should be good to.
No. Keep in mind, they do have 2 off days in between. So, I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah, they got off day between the Dodgers and Milwaukee. I mean, I think he'll win in Milwaukee. That's a park he could hit in, I think. I mean, I don't have his numbers in front of me against Milwaukee. Well, I won't be shocked Milwaukee. And 6 versus Pitt, you can't hit 2 home runs versus Pitt.
On the last day of the season, somebody should just throw him a meatball. They
should just if he has 699, they should just intentionally walk her every game.
No. I would do that to Judge. I would not do that to Pujols.
So Judge, he's got the Sox this weekend. I mean, I kind of like the Sox.
I could see the Sox walking him every single at bat.
Yeah,
because the Sox can just go F you and just like, yeah, we don't want you hitting it against us. Walk,
and it's walk. Bases loaded. Walk.
I could see that if they were home, that would be fabulous. They just walk him. I mean, he's got 4 against Boston here. He's going to hit 1 against Boston.
He's got to.
He's going to hit 1 here at home. I mean, I won't be shocked he hits 2 here. He's got 4 games versus these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he's having it wrapped up heading in Toronto. I mean, when's he going to hit it? To pick a day? I mean, I can't pick a day. I mean, he might hit 65 homers.
He could. He could realistically do it.
I mean, he's got 60. He can't hit 5 in 12 games. And the funny thing is with Judge, right? Remember beginning of the year, I'm like, Stanton stays healthy. He could hit like 45, driving 140. And Judge is going to guy who stays healthy. He hits 315, 65, and drives in 140 runs. Like those numbers are like, Albert Bell, Manny Ramirez. Those are late 90 numbers. Like A-Rod. That's when the guys hit like, everybody was hitting like 50 and driving in like 130 runs.
He's got the Triple Crown right now.
He's got. Is there any way he could steal 24 bases to be a 40-40 guy? How can he score?
Not if he's going to keep hitting home runs.
How can he steal 30 homers and steal 30 bases and go 40-40 or 50-50?
He could, but he has to steal a base every time they intentionally walk him.
Nice. Not a bad year for this guy. Again, though, back to Yankee fans. I don't know if I still want to pay him. Yeah, it's a great year. Great year. He's had 2 healthy years. 3 healthy years.
I have a bad feeling that Steve Cohen's going to offer him a gross amount of money. And I do not want that.
Someone will. Why wouldn't you? Because
I have other players on the team that I'd rather revolve my team around than Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Because saying that the Mets
60 homer leadoff guy? 60 homer leadoff guy?
Well, that would mean that the Mets probably didn't either sign probably 2 of the 3 of DeGrom, Diaz, and Nimmo.
I like Nimmo.
I like Nimmo too. I'd rather sign all 3 of those guys than go after
the Judge.
Judge, 100%. I don't care if he hits 60 home runs in a year.
King D says most of my guys have no clue how to bet correctly. 25% of your wager. So people just don't know how to bet in general, King. Trust me. I've been selling picks forever. And I got people who, I don't want that. I just want like your best play today. I want to just unload on 1 game a day. All right. I mean, I just can't do it. How do you just unload on 1 game a day? I could just flip a coin for that. You don't need me. Flip a coin. You want to bet 1 game a day. And then I have people who, when you go 5-0, they don't come back for a week. Like, oh, what happened to you? Oh, I'm buried. Well, we went 5-0. Well, yeah, I bet my own games. That's why, again, people get up in the morning, 4:30, 6 o'clock, take a shower, go do their jobs or whatever. They don't understand. Good luck explaining to people. They don't want to listen. They don't listen. They have like Steelers in the over today. And he says 61 versus Sox. I think he's going to get to 62 this weekend. He's going to hit 2 or 3 against Boston. I can't see them walking him every time. That would be great if they did. Imagine if they just walk him 4 times. And Like I said a couple times when I think Tampa Bay against the Yanks on Tampa Bay run lines. It's like 2-0. What are you doing pitching the guy? He's the only guy who's hitting for the Yankees. They don't even give him the bond. Like, oh, Bonds, bases loaded. I will walk Bonds with one out. Who cares? They'll walk in and run. Next guy gets up, double play ball. Like, now let's keep pitching the Judge. Let's keep throwing to him. He's not going to hit it this time. Tate saying hello to David. I'm ready to cash today. We're cashing every day, Nathan. My Spidey says we're tingling and still fell in the trap. I did too. I'm not. I thought the Brewers are done. So that's for sale. Only 200. What's it? 2 billion. Let's go. I'm in.
Do you want to split them? You buy. You get most of the Suns and take part of the Mercury, and I'll grab. Because he's selling both.
Well, okay. So the Suns
it's
are
buy
worth
one get one free.
Yeah, it's buy one get one free. It's the Suns are worth 1.999 billion, and it's about half a mil for Mercury.
God, I don't think it's that cheap.
Not even that expensive.
Let's see.
Seriously, King, people they're crazy.
How
that's
much?
That's why they
is the Phoenix Mercury worth?
Be successful.
Let's see. According to Google, how much is she trying to sell it for?
James would drive to Laughlin and put his bets in. I know what you meant, James. Yeah, I broke. Yeah, seriously. 5-0. Oh, I lost money going 5-0. Yes. Seriously, you get and I'm all for. I get the little promos, and you get good boosts and stuff like that. Like a bonus or. Again, this comes down to you see people on Twitter, TikTok, TV who don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just like, oh, sports betting. I made a couple bets when I was in school. I know what I'm doing here. Really? And I'm not I never say I'm the best. I never say my way is the right way. I say all the time, people make money on parlays, teasers, in-game, player prop, whatever. I do my thing, and I've been successful for a long time. I value them. I'm a better at heart. I don't say like I'm originating lines, and no, I'm trying to just grind through life and take my money out without getting flagged and removed from places. And we joke about the phone collection, trying to get stuff down. I mean, it's difficult. Exactly. All right, so you're home. So you got some time. You could do things on your own. You have to learn. And people don't want to learn. They just think I'm going to do this. I'm going to watch something, and I'm going to take this same game parlay boost. It's like Vegas, folks. I mean, they got billion-dollar casinos in a freaking desert. All right. Now, short of these clown books that like, oh, we're paying everybody because somebody got hurt. Like that's why. The people who invest in those companies, they're going broke because the stock is worthless because they're giving away money when they actually win. But that's doesn't make you a winning bettor when they pay you on losses. I thought about taking Gallon plus 190, and I'm like, you know what? Urias has been as good or better down the stretch here. I'm just avoid it. Two good pitchers. Just watch the game tonight. Got two great guys on the hill. Steelers, yes. Vodtech, I take a home dog there. I mean, I know Virginia Tech looks terrible. They haven't really played anybody, but I'm not a JT Daniels fan. Listen, if you dog it up tonight, you take them, you take Georgia Southern. You got two home dogs in college and a division dog. I like the Pirates, believe it or not, Dave. Not betting it. It's the Pirates and the Cubs. What are we doing? Pirate Cub game. Let's run to the window on these guys. Pirates just lost what? 14-0 yesterday after blowing a 8-4 lead or whatever.
Stop it. Get some help.
Twitch is banning gambling streamers. Are they really?
Yes, but they're not going. They're banning like the people who do blackjack, roulette, all that stuff. They're not doing anything with sports betting, with poker, or DFS fantasy sports.
I got a Twitchy stream. I don't really use it. I don't know how to work it.
I throw it in there each day, but it doesn't. We have like 4 followers, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. How do you get a following on Twitch? How does that work?
People go on. It's like a subscription on YouTube.
Gotcha. We are the career winners, not the career losers. Seriously. I've been doing this for about 3 years. I'm still amateur. Do not claim bro. And listen, 3 years might seem like a lot of time, James. It's not. I've been, again, sites for 16, I don't even know how long, 2005, whatever that is now. And forget about just betting all through the 90s. It's a long time. I still make mistakes. I'm still learning. Now, I mentioned NFL football, right? You change the whole preseason up. That changes everything. It changes every database that a handicapper would have used for the last decade, last 20 years, last 40 years. I mean, it totally changes everything. You have to change all the time in gaming, like all this stuff. Like, really, I remember calling up, there was no halftime bets. Like on a Tuesday, you're lucky if your man was here on a Wednesday night to take a baseball game. He was only coming in for football. Now you could just bet 24 hours a day on ridiculous nonsense that people have no right betting on because they have zero clue. I mean, you could come in here and I'm going to tell you how to extract a cavity, tell you how to pull your tooth out because I brush my teeth every day. Come on. I also take Tim's bets. Blame him, exactly. Tim's
I'll
Tim's
take
bets
all
for
the
losses.
blame. I'll take all the blame. That's fine. But that's just on you. If you have to blame other people, then yeah, I'll take full blame. I don't care. Let's do this.
We got the freeze coming up pretty soon, so I'm going to roll through this. I appreciate guys like I appreciate James because there's a lot of people who do what I do. I think I do my thing a little different, right? I mean, my take and my way is different than a lot of other people's. I mean, even you guys watch Tim and Nick. We're come at things different ways, talk about different games, different sports. But you'll never get like a bunch of nonsense. I don't come in here and I try to educate you on like the street, the real world kind of stuff. I'm saying, well, today in baseball we have a pitcher on the hill with his strikeout rate is this, and this team strike out X amount of times. And listen, I like my whips and base kind of stuff. But this show isn't like that. That's my show is here are my free picks. Here are your free picks. Let's go back and forth. This is what I think you should do to be successful long term. And it's long term. It's not daily. You can't look at it that way. But I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. 5 minutes away from 2 casinos here in Phoenix. There you go. The Stroh's run line. Everybody's on Verlander today. Mark, there is it in the chat? I think it's one of the first comments. I'll go back and find it. $31.20 for a week. All right. There you go. $31.20 with a promo code for a week of plays. Can't beat it. Now watch the Dodgers cover line. Yeah, I mean, what'd they go over? 2-0? I'm going to watch that game tonight. I'm not going to watch football. I'm going to turn that Dodger Diamondback game on. We know Gallon. Gallon's our guy. ECU football against Navy.
Yes, -8, 16.5. Yes, I'll watch the Illinois Chattanooga game.
Steve, this guy. Remember his CNBC show? I mean, that's like saying let's take Vegas Dave. I don't like to put other cappers. I don't like to, short of VD. I don't like to talk about other people and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm I bring the chat. It's like again. I'm old school. Mike and the Mad Dog. First time, long time. Call in. Hey, what's going on with the Yankees and Mets? Blah, blah, blah. Here, what do we got to talk about today? Here are my games. Here are your games. That's that. Freeze is right around the corner. I'm about to get out of here. Pizza day. Domino's. They like the stuffed garlic bread and the brownie cookie thing is pretty good.
Damn it! Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Higgs.
Yes.
Jeez.
All right. Listen, it's Thursday, so we have Allie coming up next. I'll be doing Power Hour with an NFL Rapid Fire if you want to watch that over on the Picks and Parlays channel. So for Tim Earl, I'm Sean Higgs. We sign off today. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We do our little radio sign off. All right, everybody. Here comes the freeze. Have a good one. Let's hopefully we get out of here before it happens. Bye-bye.